Welcome to Language Swap, everyone, a fun way to learn English. We are so excited to have you join us today.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sally. And Alex, before we even start, I need to know, did you sleep last night?
Define sleep.
That's not a good sign for today's topic.
Okay, fine. I was up until 2 scrolling, but that's actually perfect because today we're talking about sleep, the science of it, and I am living proof of what not to do.
We're calling this one Why Your Brain Throws a Party While You Sleep. Because that's basically what happens. Your body shuts down. Your brain does not.
Wait, it throws a party? That sounds nice. I want my brain to invite me.
You're invited every night. You just don't remember showing up.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Quick callback for anyone who caught episode 1. It means I accept that. I can't really argue with it. We'll be doing this all episode, flagging the everyday phrases as we go.
So here's why this topic actually matters beyond sleep is nice. Everyone treats sleep like it's optional, like it's the thing you cut first when life gets busy.
And that's exactly backwards. Sleep isn't downtime. It's maintenance. Your brain is doing actual work in there.
Which, okay, I'll admit it. I treat sleep like a suggestion, not a rule.
That's the confession of the day. Noted.
We'll get back to that. So Sally, break down what's actually happening when we close our eyes, because most people think sleep is just off.
That's the biggest myth there is. You're not off. You're cycling.
Cycling through what?
Stages. Your brain moves through them in loops 4 to 5 times a night, about 90 minutes each.
90 minutes. So if I sleep 6 hours, that's
4 cycles, roughly. Which is exactly why you can sleep 6 hours and feel awful, but sleep 5.5 and feel oddly fine. You got cut off mid-cycle?
Wait, that actually explains so much.
It explains everything. Timing matters as much as total hours.
Okay, walk me through one full cycle, start to finish.
Stage 1, you're just drifting off. Light sleep, easy to wake up, lasts a few minutes.
The did I just fall asleep in the middle of a sentence stage?
Exactly that one. Stage 2, you settle in deeper. Heart rate drops, body temperature drops, muscles relax. This is actually where you spend most of the night.
Most of it? I thought deep sleep was the main event.
Deep sleep is stage 3, and it's short, but it's the heavy lifting. Physical repair, immune system, growth hormone release. Your body's basically doing construction work on itself.
Construction work. So I should think of deep sleep like a night shift crew fixing the building.
That's actually not a bad way to picture it. And then stage 4 is REM. Rapid eye movement, that's the dreaming stage. Brain activity spikes almost like you're awake, except your body is essentially paralyzed.
Paralyzed? That sounds terrifying when you say it like that.
It's actually protective. Your brain locks your muscles so you don't physically act out your dreams.
So my brain is basically a parent putting a safety lock on the cabinet.
Pretty much. And here's the part that surprises people. You don't even hit REM until about 90 minutes in. The first REM stretch might be a few minutes, but by the later cycles closer to morning, REM stretches can run much longer.
So the dream where I'm somehow late for a flight and also can't find my shoes, that's happening more toward the end of the night?
Most likely, yeah, which is also why people who set early alarms and cut their sleep short are robbing themselves of the most REM-heavy part of the night.
Okay, that's depressing. I'm a serial early alarm offender.
We're going to need a support group.
Okay, but step back for a second. What actually decides when we get tired in the first place? Like, why do I crash at 11 and you apparently crash at 9?
That's your circadian rhythm, basically an internal clock, running on roughly a 24-hour cycle, and it's set mostly by light.
Set by light? How?
There's a tiny cluster of cells in your brain. Researchers actually located it years ago, and its whole job is reading light levels and deciding, is it day or night for the rest of your body?
So it's basically a light sensor running the show backstage.
Pretty much. Morning light tells it to ramp up alertness. Evening darkness tells it to start releasing melatonin and wind things down.
Which explains jet lag. You land somewhere new, and your internal clock is still on the old time zone.
Exactly. Your clock thinks it's 3 a.m. back home while the sun's blasting you at noon. It takes days to actually reset.
I felt that. Landed in Tokyo once and was wide awake at 4 in the morning, starving, completely useless by dinner.
Classic circadian mismatch. And here's the thing. You do a smaller version of that every weekend if you sleep in drastically different hours on Saturday versus a workday.
Wait, so staying up late and sleeping in on weekends is basically mini jet lag?
There's actually a term for it. Social jet lag. Same mechanism, smaller scale, but it adds up.
That's genuinely the most relatable diagnosis I've ever gotten on this show.
And the fix is almost boring. Keep your wake-up time roughly consistent, even on weekends. Your body loves predictability way more than it loves a lion.
Noted, so give me the dataset surprise. You said there'd be one today?
There's a big one. So for decades, nobody could really explain why we sleep. Like, biologically, what's the actual point?
I mean rest, right? Recharge the batteries?
That's the intuitive answer. But here's what researchers actually found, and it's wild. Your brain has a cleaning system. It's called the glymphatic system.
The what?
Glymphatic system. Think of it like a power wash crew for your brain. While you're awake, waste products build up between your brain cells. Mental gunk, basically.
Gross, but okay, continue.
And during deep sleep specifically, cerebrospinal fluid floods through the brain and flushes that waste out. Researchers found this clearing process is dramatically more active during sleep than during wakefulness.
Wait, so my brain is basically running the dishwasher every night?
That's not far off, actually, and one of the things it clears out is a protein linked to Alzheimer's. So this isn't just feel more awake territory. Poor sleep over years is tied to real long-term brain health risk.
Okay, that one actually scared me a little.
It should, a little, not in a doom way, just enough to take it seriously.
Noted, so if deep sleep is the cleaning crew, what wrecks that? Like, what's sabotaging people's deep sleep without them even realizing it?
Top of the list, caffeine, and it's worse than most people think.
Worse, how? I've got coffee at like 3, I'm fine by 10.
Here's the thing, caffeine has a half-life of around 5 to 6 hours. That means 5 or 6 hours after your 3 o'clock coffee, half of it is still in your system.
Half at 9 p.m.?
At 9 p.m., and studies that actually measured sleep in a lab found that caffeine 6 hours before bed still cut deep sleep by a real measurable amount, even in people who said they felt fine and fell asleep okay.
So you can feel like you slept fine and still have worse sleep without knowing it?
That's exactly the trap. You don't feel the disruption, your sleep tracker, or a lab would.
That's deeply unsettling, because I 100% thought I was in the clear.
Most people do. General rule, cut caffeine at least 8 hours before bed if you actually want full deep sleep, not just fell asleep eventually.
8 hours? That basically means no coffee after lunch for me.
Welcome to the club.
Okay, follow up. What about the opposite move? A glass of wine to help wind down. That's fine, right? It's basically the opposite of caffeine.
This is the one that trips people up the most, actually. Alcohol does make you fall asleep faster, but it wrecks the back half of the night.
Wrecks it how?
It suppresses REM early on, and then once your body starts metabolizing it, you get a rebound effect. More wake-ups, lighter sleep in the second half of the night.
So you fall asleep fast, but the sleep itself is worse?
Exactly. People wake up at 3 a.m. after a few drinks and have no idea why. That's the alcohol clearing out, and your sleep architecture scrambling to recover.
Sleep architecture, that's a great phrase. I'm stealing that for nothing related to sleep.
Go for it. Point is, alcohol feels like a sedative, but it behaves more like a sleep tax. You pay for it later in the night.
A sleep tax. Brutal but accurate.
Right? Exactly.
Anyway, confession time. Since we're doing those today, I am, embarrassingly, a phone-in-bed person, scrolling until my eyes physically can't stay open.
I knew you were going to say that.
Is it that obvious?
You yawned through half of episode 1.
That's fair. Okay, lay it on me. How bad is the phone thing, really?
It's bad for 2 separate reasons. 1, the light. Screens emit a type of light that suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals to your brain that it's nighttime, so your body genuinely thinks it's earlier than it is.
So my brain reads my phone light and goes, oh, it's still daytime, no rush.
Basically, and reason 2, it's not the light, it's the content. Doom scrolling keeps your brain in problem-solving alert mode right when it should be winding down.
So even with the brightness turned all the way down, I'm still sabotaging myself.
Dimmer helps a little, doesn't fix it. The real fix is distance, phone out of arm's reach, ideally out of the room.
That feels like asking me to give up a limb.
Give it a shot for 1 week and report back.
Give it a shot. Try it. See what happens. No big commitment. We'll come back to that one in the word tour. All right, one more thing before we move on. Is there an ideal bedtime, like a magic number?
Not really a magic number, more a magic window. Most adults need somewhere around 7 to 9 hours, and the timing should let you wake up naturally near the end of a 90-minute cycle, not in the middle of one.
So the math is pick your wake-up time. Count backward in 90-minute blocks.
That tracks. A lot of sleep apps actually do exactly that calculation for you now.
That tracks another one for the list. That makes sense. It's consistent with what you'd expect.
Exactly. Okay, your turn to admit something. You said you were up until 2. What was actually happening?
Honestly, I watched like 4 documentary trailers, never the actual documentary, just trailers, for 2 hours.
That's somehow worse than just admitting you watched the documentary.
I know it's a problem.
We've all been there, though.
Been there. I've experienced that too. I know exactly what that's like. Short, casual way to show empathy in English.
Right. Okay, before we wrap the deep dive, one more practical thing people always ask. Naps. Help or hurt?
Please say help. I love naps.
Help, with a catch. Keep it under 30 minutes, or you risk dropping into deep sleep and waking up groggier than before you started.
That groggy nap wake up where you don't know what year it is.
That's sleep inertia. Actually, another real term. Your brain takes a while to fully reboot after deep sleep gets interrupted.
So power naps, yes. Coma naps, no.
Cut to the chase, exactly.
Cut to the chase. Get to the point. We use it when we want the short version. Skip the long explanation.
All right, word tour time. Let's run through today's expressions.
Word tour. 6 phrases from today. Say them out loud this week, even just once.
Starting us off?
Number 1, fair enough, accepting a point you can't really argue with. You said the gym closes at 9? Fair enough, we'll go earlier.
Number 2, that tracks. Something that makes sense, lines up with what you'd expect. She's been stressed all month and now she's sick. That tracks.
Number 3, give it a shot. Try something, see what happens. No huge commitment. Give the no phone rule a shot for 1 week.
Number 4, been there. I've experienced that too. You also fell asleep during a movie? Been there.
Number 5, cut to the chase. Skip to the point, give me the short version. Cut to the chase, is coffee at noon actually fine or not?
And number 6, crash. Suddenly fall asleep from exhaustion or just collapse from tiredness. I crashed at 9 last night. No warning, just gone. It's casual, and you'll hear it constantly.
6 expressions, use one today in an actual conversation. That's what makes it stick.
All right, engagement time.
Question for you all listening. What's the one sleep habit you know is bad, but you do it anyway? The phone, the late coffee, the just one more episode.
Drop it in the comments. We genuinely want to know we're not alone in this.
We'll absolutely judge you lovingly.
And actually, one more thing before we close this section. If you only change one thing from today, here's the highest impact one based on everything we covered.
Ooh, okay, ranking time. What's the winner?
Morning light. Not the phone rule, not even the caffeine cutoff. Getting actual daylight in your eyes within the first half hour of waking up.
Wait, that's the top pick? Overcutting caffeine?
It sets your circadian clock for the entire day, which then makes everything else, caffeine, timing, when you naturally get sleepy, all of it, fall into place easier.
So instead of fighting my sleep schedule at night, I should be fixing it in the morning.
Exactly. Open the curtains, step outside for 5 minutes, skip the sunglasses for a bit if you can, free, and it does more than most sleep gadgets combined.
Okay, that's genuinely the easiest piece of advice in this whole episode.
Which is why nobody believes it works until they actually try it.
Noted. Morning light, top of the list. Okay, before we wrap entirely,
Phrase of the day. And this one's simple, but it fits everything we covered.
let's hear it.
Sleep on it.
I actually know that one. It means wait. What does it actually mean, beyond literally sleeping?
It means hold off on a decision until you've had a night's rest, because your judgment is sharper after real sleep. Don't reply to that email tonight. Sleep on it. Or, big decision, let's sleep on it before we commit.
So it's not just an expression, it's actually backed by everything we just talked about. Your brain processes things differently after a real sleep cycle.
Exactly. It's one of those phrases that turned out to be scientifically true the whole time.
That's oddly satisfying.
It really is.
All right, before we close, I want a call back. Sally said at the top she knew I'd say the phone thing.
I did know.
How? Are you secretly watching me sleep?
No, you just yawn very loudly and very often.
That's fair. That's extremely fair, okay? Between now and next episode, actual challenge for everyone listening. Pick one thing from today, caffeine cutoff, phone out of the room, whatever. Try it for 3 nights.
Just 3. Not forever. Give it a shot.
And let us know what changed.
That's a wrap on episode 3. Thank you all for being here.
Next time, we're talking top TED Talks, and trust me, some of these will change how you see, well, everything.
Big promise.
Big promise. Sleep on it.
Keep learning, keep growing, and tonight, actually put the phone down.
Good night, everybody.